Hi-ho, Tudor-minded people. It's Philadelphia Carrie for Tudor Time Machine. The word I share with you this week is a title. The title of a story that is presented as a dream, not as a play. The characters are not upon the stage. 'Tis a very miraculous experience to watch.
Philadelphia saw a movie, a film.
A very popular film. Yes, my friends, it was a film. The word today is Hamnet.
Yes, Hamnet. How now, Tudor Files? What think you? If you're new here, I'm Gage.
I'm Jessica.
And we're here with Philadelphia Carrie, who's here to tell us what she thought of the Oscar-nominated film, Hamnet.
And Tudor Files, don't think too much of Hamnet. Listen to Tudor Time Machine's Out Brief Candle podcast, in which I solve a bloody murder at the Globe Theatre. Listen on your favorite streaming service when you are gadding about, and subscribe on YouTube. Give me a like.
Tudor Files are an amazing bunch. Every one of you has the brain power of Portia and the courage of Cleopatra. Now, Philadelphia, what do you think about this film?
I cannot tell about the film, for I know well the playwright William Shakespeare, and I know well his play Hamlet. Indeed, I saw Hamlet at its first incarnation, which William Shakespeare may or may not have penned. 'Twas a loathsome play. I did yawn.
What do you mean by its first incarnation?
Why, there was a play years before this famous William Shakespeare Hamlet, and the people did love it so. I know not why. Perhaps in it Hamlet did not insult his mother Gertrude for making a second marriage that solidified her place as queen and befitted the stability of her country. That would greatly improve Shakespeare's play. I cannot recall the name, but in it Hamlet did appear. Philadelphia, this is very confusing, so let's break it down for our audience. I have read about this. It was a play that historians call the Hamlet, which literally means the original Hamlet. And it was published sometime before 1589. And some people think Thomas Kyd wrote it, but some people think Shakespeare himself wrote it, that it was sort of his first version of Hamlet. It's a lost play, but there are records that it was very popular. And wouldn't it be great if it showed up and we could all read it?
That would be amazing. But what you're saying, Philadelphia, is that you don't think that Shakespeare's play Hamlet was inspired by the death of his son Hamnet. You're just saying that it was inspired by the prior Hamlet.
Oh, yes. Oh, noisome ningle. Many things can be true, can they not? No doubt, as Shakespeare did pen his play, he thought of his son, and he well knew grief. But when I consider why Shakespeare did name the play, I must believe it was for coin. Tinkle, tinkle, tinkle.
So you believe the play Hamlet was named Hamlet to capitalize on the success of the previous version?
So essentially it was a 16th century reboot, like remaking Full House or all the other things they're remaking. Indeed, Shakespeare has a mind for business. He did buy himself a title and the second largest home in Stratford. In this movie creation film that I witnessed, this house was proper large. Yet where were the servants? This Agnes Anne Shakespeare could not care for such a home on her own. And her hair? Oh, goodness! Shakespeare would have wished his wife to buy a comb, for he was a great lover of beauty. This Agnes Anne Shakespeare could not wander all a shambles. Her raiment would speak her wealth. I know she had a lady's maid, a cook, someone to tend the garden. Mrs. Shakespeare would not affront her husband in Stratford by walking about as a peasant. Such behaviour would need reproof. I tell you true, the Shakespeares had a wing for servants. Shakespeare did aspire to be one of the gentry, buying his coat of arms. Alas, poor man, with his scribbles, 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 scribbling, scribbling. Indeed, one who purchases their way into the gentry is never as one who was born into it. Philadelphia, it's pretty remarkable that you can be such a snob about William Shakespeare. He did well for himself. Indeed, even his marriage was sound, for Anne Hathaway's family, yeoman farmers though they be, had more to their name than the John Shakespeares, William's parents. And indeed, I did not understand in the film when Anne, or Agnes, as they did call her, declared she would not go to church, nor have her children baptized, nor be wedded in a church. Why, all these things were true. The children were baptized. Elizabeth's Act of Uniformity ordered that all attend service or be fined, or perhaps even accused of treason. 'Twas passing strange that this Agnes Shakespeare would make such a comment out loud to the rest of Stratford.
The film really wasn't a reenactment of the life of William Shakespeare and Anne Hathaway. It was an imagining of how the death of their son might have affected their lives and Shakespeare's creative work.
It's supposed to evoke emotions, Philadelphia. I mean, maybe there were no servants or any other people anywhere around them to show that Shakespeare and Agnes felt alone in the world. It was a device. Oh, I do not like the play Hamlet. It bored me. I would not write Hamlet as a homage. I remember well I said 'twas 5 long acts about a puck-fist prince of some cold land who talked and debated and ruminated and dilly-dallied until I was quite out of patience. Why would such a play honor a child past?
So seeing the play was supposed to be healing for the mother, and the movie as a whole is supposed to be about healing from grief.
Yes, and the play is for merriment. And when I saw the play in London, the ghost was a king, the highest soul in the great chain of being, and as king he was dishonored. That is the point of the play. In the film, the ghost did not look like a king, he looked like a strange woody creature. And in London, the only part of the play that did not put me to sleep was when the ghost who was king emerged from the floor in a clap of thunder. In this strange film portrayal, the Globe Theatre had no stagecraft at all. 'Tis wrong, very wrong. Half the audience comes for the machinery rather than the actors. Philadelphia has her own take on the film Hamnet. What are we going to do?
Tudor Files, if you've seen Hamnet, tell us what you think of it in the comments. Did you like it? Do you wish it was more historical? Were you fine with the changes they made? Let us know. We'd love to hear your thoughts.
Oh, Ningles, I so do love to hear thoughts. So give heed, Tudor Files, and enjoy delightful entertainments, whether they be plays, films, or podcasts. Listen in next time. Don't miss a word. Subscribe on YouTube, and do give me a like.